Well, it's been a year since the last video. I just want to say I'm really sorry for leaving y'all like that. If you're wondering what happened to me, well, here it is. So right now I'm gonna tell you what happened, why I haven't made a single video after a year. Well, probably what happened, why I stopped making a video for a year. Well, here it goes. So back at September 7, I already started planning for another video, which was about something that happened to me recently. And I had everything prepared. I got my script ready, I got my animation ready, and my so-called recording equipment and my animating equipment, if I could even call it as equipment. And I started working on it a week later because I was really busy with stuff at school, and especially my intramurals that I never participated on. Anyways, back to the story. Well, as I was working on it, I was already in my 55th minute of it. My computer started lagging and hanging, which kinda bummed me a bit because, oh man, I was working out already for that and it's caught in a lag. So my dad came home after that and I told him what happened, and he said like, alright, you know what, tomorrow, why don't you shut down the computer today and I'll take this one tomorrow to my friend who works in the office as tech guy. So tomorrow came, I unplugged the computer, well technically the entire motherboard thing computer had, and put it in the car. My dad brings it to the office, and night came. My dad came home from work and he told me that his friend is already working on fixing the thing. And my dad told me that the problem was it was corrupted. Well, the motherboard was corrupted by your one and only me. And I was wondering how it got corrupted. Well, my dad mentioned that it was corrupted because it was loaded with video games and some movies. And I'm like, oh, right. You're gonna be wondering what kind of video games I was putting in there. Well, it wasn't that heavy. It was many. It had the entire Mystery Case Files series, from Mystery Case Files Shadow Lake to the recent one, which was Black Veil that time. And the entire Phantasmat series from 1 to the most recent one. I forgot the name of the recent one. Leave a link below. I think it was about this snowy thing. And Generals, Command and Conquer Generals 1, 0R, and 4 mods. I forgot the name of the 4 mods, but the two of them was Shockwave and Rise of the Reds. And along with the video games, there was actually my movies, and those movies were, I think there were Star Wars, and well, there was a few TV series there given by my cousins. There were Rick and Morty's and Hannibal. So it's like, oh, alright. Yeah, and my dad like warned me again of putting that thing. Well, the plot twist was I was putting all of those stuff in an office computer, which was not supposed to be. And I'm like, oh man, what am I supposed to do? It's a really boring computer. And then the week came, my dad brought back the computer and he was telling me like, oh yeah, the computer is fixed. It has 1 terabyte of storage now. Ray, I don't want you to put video games in there. Okay. Well, one point I didn't realize was, along with it, the computer was reformatted. I mean, the motherboard was replaced, so that means, along with those things I mentioned a while ago, my art stuff was also removed. Well, you know what that means. The template that I used from the first video I made was deleted. along with my Photoshop that I had never practiced with, that Adobe Flash that I never worked with, that movie maker that I actually worked with, but it was kind of terrible because it wasn't really built for animating, and probably those applications that I use to turn my recordings that you're hearing right now to a format that would fit the computer. It was sad. I was like, oh man, I can't start this over again. I gotta quit this one. And that's how I stopped making animation, which is kind of sad, but right now I just returned back from all of that painful stuff so far right after what happened, from the computer getting broken and stopping on the animation, because I was kind of sad because I didn't make a bloody video after that. But and stuff happened lately from finishing my entire semester because I was already graduating that time. That was the last semester I ever had. And right after that, my graduation, and then my review. I had to review for 6 months for my board exam. And here I am right now recording this thing. So, anyways, thank you for listening and watching my animation because I kind of improve a bit. I hope you like it. That's all. And anyways, like and subscribe, I guess. Is that what they say?